welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing so unbelievably well. I hope it hurts how well you're doing. I don't wish pain upon you, but you know what I'm saying. Today I'm excited because I'm filming a favourites video, and I haven't filmed a favourites video in so long, like probably in like a few months, probably. So this is way overdue. I've got lots of products that I've been loving recently, and I'm really excited to share them with you. Grab a beverage. My beverage of choice today is a green juice. Normally it would be a cup of tea, but we've run out of almond milk and I'm trying to cut out dairy. Let's begin. Funnily enough, my first favourite is actually green juice or smoothies. If you watch my vlog channel, I actually posted a video with the recipe that I've been following like every single day for my breakfast recently. Just kind of kick my metabolism in the morning, and this is it, and I've been loving it. Now on to the beauty favourite. My first favourite is something that I used to use a lot last summer, and I kind of forgot about it, tried new things, fell in love with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've run out of that, so I kind of had to delve back into my collection and find something to use on my face. And the product I picked out is my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm in the shade Rattan, or Raton. I forgot how much I love this foundation. It sits beautifully on my skin everywhere except my nose. I hate how it sits on my nose. It sinks into my pores and it separates, so I don't wear it on my nose. I put concealer on my nose only, I don't use foundation there. But on the rest of my face, it lasts all day. Recently I've had quite a few late nights and I've fallen asleep with my makeup on, which is really bad, I know, but I can't help it. Sometimes I just fall asleep. I've woken up in the morning and my mascara and my foundation is still perfectly intact. I'm going to talk about the mascara in a minute. I love this stuff. I forgot how much I love it. If you haven't tried it yet or jumped on the bandwagon, definitely give it a go for a full coverage, long-lasting finish foundation. I have a few skincare things to talk about this month, so I'm going to stick with makeup and then move on to skincare. So if you're not into makeup, the skincare's coming later, and if you're not into skincare, stick around for a little while. So the next product that I have been loving is actually a concealer. You guys know that I swear by my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. It's like the best concealer in the entire world. I still wear that every single day, but sometimes I want something a little bit lighter, more moisturising, to kind of go on the tops of my cheeks up here, to brighten and lift it but not look cakey and heavy. So the concealer that I've fallen in love with over the past couple of months is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Correct, Illuminate and Hydrate Concealer. And I use the shade 1 Ivory. It is the lightest shade that they have, and it is a pretty light concealer. So it's quite a bit lighter than my skin tone. It really highlights the high points of my face, and it also adds a bit of a glow. I think it's similar to the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. Whichever brand does the Stroke of Light concealers, I think it's actually quite a close duplicate to that. It adds quite a bit of coverage, but it's not full coverage by any means. It's just a really nice concealer, and I like putting it down the centre of my nose to highlight my top lip, and I sometimes clean up my contour with it, and it's just so nice and blends so seamlessly. So if you're looking for an affordable and illuminating concealer, try this one. Now earlier I mentioned that I've been waking up with my foundation and my mascara still completely intact. Now the mascara that I've actually been loving this month, I still prefer my MAC Upward Lash. But I know quite a few people can't get on with that mascara for whatever reason. Lots of people have tried it and it's kind of difficult to work with, maybe because of the brush. So I thought I would try a more affordable mascara to use in my videos as well, you know, so that you guys have some options. There are other mascaras in the world than a £19 one from MAC. And the one that I've been really liking is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara in Intense Black. I have never got on with the Maybelline mascaras, I won't lie to you. Normally I'm not a fan. There's just something about them that just doesn't work for me. I normally don't like ones which are kind of skewy like that, like aren't straight. I was skeptical, but I wanted to try it because everyone said how amazing it was. I have fallen in love with this mascara, and it is an absolute bitch to get off, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It stays on all night, even if you sleep in it. Keeps a curl, just, your eyelashes look the same as when you first put it on, but it is difficult to get off. So be careful with your eyes. Use an oil-based eye makeup remover, which I'll talk about in a minute. It's all linking today. This is a really good mascara if you want some volume and some length and separation. So if you want to try a new mascara, this is really good. And you know how I feel about my eyelashes. I'm very fussy. The next product won't be a surprise to you. It is MAC's Stone Lip Pencil. I don't actually think I've ever talked about this in a favourites video. I talked about Stone Lipstick, but the lip pencil was new to me at that point, so I didn't want to talk about it if I hadn't been using it for very long. This I use so much more than the lipstick. I'm wearing it today. Like, I wear it underneath everything now because I've gotten really into overdrawing my lips, and it's such a natural shade because it looks like a shadow under your lip. I just overdraw my lips and then put any colour on top, and it makes my lips look fuller. So it's such a versatile lip pencil, and though it looks a little bit scary, it's genuinely like the most wearable lip pencil ever, because if you do it really lightly, it just looks like a shadow and can make your lips look massive and pouty. And I love it on its own as well. I love it. The next beauty product, again, will come as no shock to you. It is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet Palette, or Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at these colours. They are gorgeous. I mean, as you can see on my eyes today, I am a massive fan of cool... What's my necklace doing? Excuse me, you're distracting me in my own video. You know, telling by my eyeshadow how I feel about warm toned eyeshadows. It's literally a palette full of like gorgeous warm tones. There's a few cool tones in there, but they are primarily warm toned eyeshadows, and the formulation, holy shit on a brick, holy shit sticks. Yes. If I could design an eyeshadow palette and choose the formulation, I'm pretty sure the formulation would be similar to this, because they are so buttery and pigmented and gorgeous. They smell amazing. So while you're doing your makeup, it smells like chocolate. I mean, what more could you want in life than a chocolate smelling face? And also Butter Pecan here. I've been using this a lot recently as a highlight, and the shade Mousse. I've been using this to contour my nose quite a lot recently because it's a really cool light brown, so it's not really harsh and it looks like an actual shadow. So many gorgeous colours in there. If you haven't tried this palette, pick it up. I prefer it to the original chocolate bar palette. The semi-sweet is a little bit more up my street. Give this a go if you haven't tried it yet. And as always, all of the products I'm talking about are linked down below, so go and have a check out if you want to check them out. I mean, literally no sense. The last kind of makeup related product that I've been loving this month is my Ardell Demi Wispy Lashes. Sorry if the lighting or the focus or something has changed. My camera battery died like an hour and a half ago and I had to charge it. And I'm back now. So anyway, I was talking about these. They are really nice lashes, basically. They aren't too much because I've got quite long lashes naturally. I just like my lashes to have a bit more structure to them. Sometimes they're just long and I just like them to have like a defined shape, if you know what I mean. So these make my eyes look a little bit more feline, a little more cat eye, because I've got quite like round eyes. I just ran up the stairs. They're also really easy to apply because they've got like an invisible lash band, which is really nice. If you don't want to wear a winged liner, you can still wear it without having to put any like dark colours near your lash line, which I like as well. So these are just really nice, and I use these like 4 or 5 times each. They last really well if you take care of them. Don't wear them on a drunken night out and lose them. It happens. Previously in this video, I was talking about how the mascara, the Maybelline mascara, is an absolute bitch to get off. I have recently had a love for cleansing oils. Now, the cleansing oil I've fallen in love with this month is the Shiseido, said it completely wrong, Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. I have loved this stuff this month. The past couple of months I'm nearly completely out. There's about this much left. I use 1 or 2 pumps depending on how much makeup I'm wearing, and I just rub it between my palms and just massage it all over my face. It's really gentle, it hasn't got a strong scent, it's just a nice light fresh scent. Breaks down all the makeup, all of my eye makeup, lip makeup, literally everything. Then I rinse it off and whatever is left over I'll just wipe away with a bit of micellar water. But this gets the majority of the makeup off of my face, which is really nice, and it's really quick and it hasn't broken me out. It doesn't feel stripping or anything like that. It's just a really nice cleanser, and sometimes I'll double cleanse. I'll take the makeup off with it and then I'll use it again as a cleanser, but sometimes I'll use like a different cleanser or whatever. The other cleanser I've been using I'm actually going to talk about in a second. I keep doing that, and I will be repurchasing it when it runs out, which will probably be like next week. Seeing as I've been teasing with the idea, seeing as I just spoke about it, the other cleanser that I've been using this month, which I've absolutely fallen in love with, is the Nip and Fab Glycolic Cleansing Fix. This is a foaming cleanser, and it is great. It smells really good, like kind of citrusy. What this cleanser does is it's basically a really gentle exfoliant, more of a chemical one rather than a physical one. There's no kind of microbeads or anything bad like that in this. It just kind of resurfaces the layer of your skin so your skin looks brighter, takes away any dead skin cells, and it just really deep cleans your face. If I use this hand in hand with that cleansing oil, my face just feels so clean, like there's nothing gross in my pores. I've been using this for about a month and I've barely even touched it, and it's so good. I use like a pea-size amount is enough for your whole face, and it's just really refreshing and lovely. Very high quality skincare for not a massive price, which I like. Now, I've been complaining a lot about my nose recently. Around where I got it pierced, all of this side of my nose has been really dry, like really dry, to the point where it's just peeling off, but it's only on that side. Clearly it's like where there's been a wound, I guess. The skin is like trying to heal itself, but anyway, it's kind of gross. I started getting some dry patches up on my forehead, and I've never really had dry skin before, and I've been complaining about this for a couple of months. I wanted to find a really heavy duty moisturiser, so I bought the Nip and Fab Kale Fix moisturiser, again in the Nip and Fab range. I love their skincare, not sponsored, but just really good. I use this mostly before bed rather than in the morning. If I know I'm not going to wear makeup, I'll wear it, but sometimes I do think it's a bit heavy to go under makeup because it's very moisturising. It's thick, kind of smells like cucumber. It is so moisturising. It feels so luxurious. When you rub it in, it's like your skin is just drinking it up because it's just like, it soaks in so quickly. It's such a nice moisturiser, and I can tell such a big difference. All of the dry patches on my forehead are completely gone. My overall skin texture is much softer after using this exfoliating cleanser and this moisturiser. The overall texture is so much better, but also the side of my nose is starting to like rehydrate. So if you want to try something very heavy duty moisturising wise, then give this a go. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is again something for my nose, because I don't have big pores really, and I don't get bad blackheads, but if I do, I get a few on my nose. At work, we actually started selling these pore strips from Pure Derm. I really wanted to try them out for myself, but I also really wanted to try them out on Tim. I wanted to try kind of like a less extreme case like myself and then a slightly more extreme case with Tim, just to see how well these things actually work. And this is my second box. There's 6 strips in each box and I've already used one up. You put it on a wet nose and it kind of sets like plaster of Paris on your nose, like paper mache. Then you just gently peel it off and you can see all the little blackheads on it. Now when I do it, I only get 3 or 4, sometimes like 5, just on the top, maybe a couple on the sides. First I was a bit like, oh, maybe they don't work that well, and then I tried it on Tim, worked really well. So I've now done it twice on him and there is actually a difference. I'm starting to notice a difference. Obviously he probably doesn't even notice, but I do. If you've got a fluffy face, which I do, I've got a lot of peach fuzz on my face, it can hurt a little bit peeling it off, but if you damp your fingers and just moisten it, it comes off a little bit easier. I like to do them like once a week or so, just to really give my skin that kind of clear out that it needs, because I wear so much makeup that I feel like my skin just, all the pores are just clogged and it just needs a bit of, just rip it all out. So those are all of the products that I've loved over the past couple of months. Lots of good ones this month. If you want to try any of them, make sure you try them out. They'll all be linked down below if they're still available. I think they all are. They should all be. Cough, cough. If you guys enjoy favourites videos or enjoyed this video in particular, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know, so I'll try and do them every month. I don't buy enough to do one every single month, but I'll try and do them as frequently as I can. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favourite product of this month is, and maybe you'll see it in next month's favourite video. All of my social media links are down below: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, etc. And I hope you have the best day, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!